Buhari Buba Galadima was here the other day and told the story of how they were the first to come and market Buhari to the people. And in fact, he said the reason why they did that then was because of the proliferation of the activity of the OPC then when they were moving into a lorry and all of that. And he said they pretty much made what was this Buhari brand. Because however they marketed the Buhari brand, it was a good job they did. Buhari's brand too was... It didn't come easy like that with Decree 4 and some other things against his name, the Umar Diko situation. I mean, we can name it. So, is it that you people are not in tandem with the likes of Buba Galadima again? Is it that you people don't carry them along? Why didn't we give due credit to people like Buba Galadima?
You see, I don't know what you mean by... Buba Galadima, that we don't carry him along. First of all, we respect him. He certainly was one of the movers of the Buhari movement when we started. Certainly was one of them. But something happened. Whatever happened, happened. So those questions, I think you should direct them to Buba Galadima. You see, I want people to also understand that not everyone must be carried along. What do you mean by carrying along? Which means not each and every one of us must be in government.
No, that's not what he
meant. I have told you.
No, that's not what Alhaji Buba Galadima meant, sir. That's not what he meant. What he said was that Buhari was not listening to his advice any longer. And he was swayed by people that even fight for the movement that were more hungry about power. He said for him it was not about money. It was just about the tenets of having a heart and conscience for the poor and the downtrodden. And Buhari was not listening to him again. And that's where they fell out. Those were his words there. And in fact, he said very glowing things about President Buhari that day. And he got emotional. In fact, I think he shed a tear or two. So why was his name not mentioned? Honestly, is it because they fell out?
Listen. You see, I don't want to join issues with my senior brother, Buba Galadima. But honestly, the problem that happened with Buba Galadima, what happened was when we were setting up the caretaker committee of APC. That was the digression. That was the problem. At that time, we from CPC, we went for the meeting with Buba Galadima's name as the acting secretary of APC. He happened to come from Yobe State. And from Yobe State, we had an ANPP government then, the present Minister of Police Affairs, who threatened that if we do not take Tijani Tumsa as the secretary, that he was going to walk away. And a phone call was put to President Muhammad Buhari late then, that this is the problem that we are confronted with. That Yobe State said that they are going to bring secretary from Yobe. The governor insisted. And then we went with Buba Galadima's name as secretary. So a phone call was made to Muhammad Buhari. Now what do? There are two members from the northern part of this country, because the position that was given to us, CPC then, was Deputy National Chairman. The secretary was zoned to AMPP. But then we couldn't have given two highest northern positions to one state. A phone call was put to Muhammad Buhari. What he said was that, look, Buba Marwa was there, Mustafa Salu was there. Then Buhari was informed about the situation. Now he said, look, amongst all of us, the most senior political person was Masari, who was a speaker in our political team of that time. So he put forward name of Masari as the deputy national chairman.
Okay.
That was the beginning of the problem between Buba Galadima and Muhammad Buhari.
Okay, sir.
There could be other things. Yeah. So honestly, this is it. And I hope my senior brother, listen to me. I hope my senior brother will come and address this issue. That was the beginning of the problem. Okay. Then from there, he decided, okay, right. Why? In fact, I think the mistake that was made...
Unfortunately, our time is up.
Buba Galadima was not contacted that his name was going to be removed. That was the problem.
That was the problem.
Honestly.
Okay.
Thanks for the context.
And so from that time, he decided to leave.
Thank you so much for bringing much needed clarity to that issue. We really appreciate it.